National Public Radio reported a story this week about a Maryland community embracing their Catholic faith in everyday life.
The parish life was very important to us, and the idea that a parish isn't just a place where you come on Sunday for a couple hours.
Well, joining us now is, look who it is, Jason Calvi, our own reporter, who is a member of that community in Hyattsville, and Jane Murphy, a neighbor of Jason's and a parishioner of St. Jerome's Parish in Hyattsville, Maryland. Thank you both for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Jane, tell me why you live there.
Well, first of all, my sister lived there, and then she told me about the great Catholic community.
What is it? What is this
Well,
community?
it's a large number of Catholic families who take their faiths very seriously, and they live intentionally, and they want to live in close proximity to each other so that we can support each other.
How many people, Jason, are in this community?
About 150 families and a lot of kids, that's for sure.
And you guys just are there people who are not Catholic who live in this community?
Certainly,
yeah.
yes.
It's a historic area. There's lots of old houses, old Victorians, and so there's a lot of people that are Catholic there that move there because they want to live with other Catholics close by, within walking distance, but there's also many, many people that live there that are not Catholic or even don't have any faith at all and are maybe even secular.
So why do you live there? Why?
It's made all the difference in my life.
How
right?
so?
Just being surrounded by people within a walk to the parish, so that the parish becomes the centerpiece of your daily life. But then there's things that are happening all week, not just the 2 masses a day, but there's Bible studies. So my wife is at home with the kids, 3 kids. And
under 4.5.
Under 4.5. And so she's home with the kids all day, but Tuesday is Rosary Moms, where a group like Jane meets and they pray the rosary together, and the toddlers run around and have a lot of fun. There's Bible study, there's Montessori co-ops, there's just things happening all week for the moms to really shape the kids and pass on the Catholic faith.
Well, let's listen, Jane, to what NPR ran as one of your quotes.
It wasn't until coming into this community that I became much more spiritual about my faith and discovering the joy that comes with my spiritual life and growing my spiritual life.
What does that mean specifically, your spiritual life? How did you grow?
Well, for when I started wearing a scapular.
And there it is,
yeah.
the brown scapular.
And as part of that, I do say the rosary every day as well. And growing in my spiritual life meant a lot more spiritual reading and reading about the saints and things like that. Growing up, I had a much more intellectual faith. And but growing my prayer life has been so essential to my spiritual life.
And is that because you are in this community?
Largely, yes, because I have that support, which I did not have growing up, for instance. I did not have and I grew up in a Catholic family, but we didn't have that community to rely on. And just having that community now gives me the confidence I need to grow my spiritual life.
Jason, how can other parishes do this? Is it just something that happened?
I think you need to find, we have in our community Chris Curry, who's sort of the godfather of the city. He moved there 20 years ago, then he invited his sister to move in, and over the last 20 years, then other Catholic families have steadily moved in as well. Every single year they're bringing in more and more Catholics to live there because they want to live so close to other Catholics. So I think if you can live within a parish boundary where you're able to walk to dinner and invest, and we have prayers once in a while on Sunday nights where we have potlucks and things like that are happening. I mean, I think the key is to invite people into your spiritual life, to not be afraid to say, hey, would you like to come to Mass, and let's have a potluck afterwards, or let's have fellowship, coffee and donuts afterwards. I think that's the big key for us in Hyattsville.
And tell us about St. Jerome's Academy. Do you have children there?
I do, yeah. So I have 2 children in the preschool there. And it's just been a wonderful experience, and faith is such a huge part of their daily life in that classroom as well.
And are your kids there? No,
My kids,
under 4.5. I don't think so.
Well, there's other things that are shaping and forming them in their Catholic faith. So like going to Rosary Moms, where they hear the moms praying the Rosary once a week together on Tuesday mornings, I think just teaches the kids, whether they're probably running around during the Rosary, but it just teaches them that we're taking our faith seriously. We're going to make prayer a center of what we do, and it's such a beautiful thing.
It is your life. It's not something that you do on a Sunday. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciated our own Jason Calvi here with us, and Jane Murphy.
Thank you.